let's do another verse. Are you ready? We're going to say, though I walk in the midst of trouble. So we're going to walk. We're actually going to take steps in place, not going anywhere, just kind of stomping. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, and you shake your fists, trouble's coming. So to walk in the midst of trouble means to be experiencing something really difficult, something that's really hard to deal with. So though I walk in the midst of trouble, you will revive me. And it's talking to God about how he helps us. To revive something is to sort of bring it back to life, to wake it up. So even when we're in our most difficult times, God can help us. So though I walk in the midst of trouble, you will revive me. You will stretch forth your hand, and you're going to reach this hand out on this side. You're going to stretch it straight forward. You will stretch forth your hand. So this is talking about God's hand. His hand will come out. You will stretch forth your hand against the wrath. Wrath is like anger of my enemies. So that's saying God can protect us from our enemies. So you will stretch forth your hand against the wrath of my enemies. And that hand that we smacked down, we're going to lift it up now into a muscle arm. And your right hand will save me. So though I walk in the midst of trouble, you will revive me. You will stretch forth your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand will save me. Right hand saving means right hand is a description in the Bible for strong. The strength, the strong arm is the right arm. So your right hand will save me. So when we're having troubled times, God's right hand is available to save us. Let's do that part again. Ready? Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you will revive me. And I want big, happy, big eyes. Ready? You will revive me. You will stretch forth your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand will save me. Now we're going to do this like we're building something. The Lord will accomplish what concerns me. And then you can take your two thumbs, point them to your chest. You're pointing at yourself. So the Lord will accomplish what concerns me. That means the Lord will work in your life the things he needs to do to help you on your journey through life. So it's all the little things that happen every day. The Lord will accomplish it. He can help us. The Lord will accomplish what concerns me. Your loving kindness, O Lord. That's sort of a big word. That's sort of a combination of love and kindness and just all of God's love for us. So your loving kindness, O Lord, is everlasting. Everlasting means something that goes on and on and on and on. So this is a fun movement for that because it just keeps going and going and going. Ready? The Lord will accomplish what concerns me. Your loving kindness, O Lord, is everlasting. And from there, we're going to take one hand, this hand first. Do not forsake. And we want to do that all together. Ready? Do not forsake the work of your hands. So it's asking God, don't forsake. To forsake is to put something aside, to ignore it. And this is saying, please God, don't forget me. Don't forget the work of your hands, the things you're doing in my life, and don't leave me. And does God ever leave us? No way, because he is faithful and he's true, right? So the Lord will accomplish what concerns me. Your loving kindness, O Lord, is everlasting. Do not forsake the work of your hands. And we're the work of his hands. He made us. We're going to do that whole thing from the beginning. Are you ready? Psalm 138. I will give you thanks with all my heart. I will sing praises to you before the gods. I will bow down toward your holy temple and give thanks to your name for your loving kindness and your truth. For you have magnified your word according to all your name. On the day I called, you answered me. You made me bold with strength in my soul. All the kings of the earth will give thanks to you, O Lord, when they have heard the words of your mouth. And they will sing of the ways of the Lord. For great is the glory of the Lord. For though the Lord is exalted, yet he regards the lowly, but the haughty he knows from afar. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you will revive me. You will stretch forth your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand will save me. The Lord will accomplish what concerns me. Your loving kindness, O Lord, is everlasting. Do not forsake the work of your hands. Good job.